So police break up an apparent Antifa plot to light Kenosha on fire. Check this out. So this is from Madison. Oh, this is from this morning, I guess. So last night they stop a caravan. Well, let me just read it. It says mainstream media accounts on Thursday described a fourth night of riots in Kenosha as mostly peaceful. Oh my God. After 3 previous nights of deadly disorder that ripped up portions of Wisconsin's 4th largest city and led to 3 people shot and 2 dead. Things could have gotten a lot worse in Kenosha Wednesday night if local federal law enforcement officials hadn't stopped an out-of-state convoy reportedly bent on destruction. As Empower Wisconsin reported, Kenosha police and U.S. Marshals stopped a caravan of vehicles filled with fuel cans and illegal fireworks, thanks to a citizen tip. Officers located a black school bus, a bread truck, and a minivan, and took up surveillance, according to the incident report. Police then followed the vehicles to a gas station where they observed the occupants of the black bus and bread truck filling up multiple cans of gas. Police say the vehicles contained various items, including helmets, gas masks, protective vests, illegal fireworks, and suspected controlled substances. I don't know what that means. Suspected. So they say that it contained it, but they say that it contained suspected control. I don't really know what that means. It's like, was there stuff there or wasn't there? I don't know. That it's a little up in the air, but 9 individuals were arrested for disorderly conduct and were awaiting charging decisions by the Kenosha County District Attorney, according to the incident report. Now, I read about the other side of this, and this is I forget the name of the bus. It's Riot Kitchen, I think it is. Yeah, and they basically were in Portland feeding. Funny enough, they had a bunch of vegan food. These people peak privilege.
Far left.
Yes, it is. Yeah, peak privilege, man. They're vegans. They're like, well, we got to bring the vegan food, but why they had like a bunch of illegal fireworks? Come on, you guys were the Riot Kitchen, but Riot Kitchen, not peaceful protest kitchen. They're called the Riot Kitchen.
And they were shooting fireworks at people, right?
No, I didn't hear any.
Not these people. That's what they've been doing over the last month or two.
Well, in Portland, yeah. So I mean, they had these fireworks, these mortars in the caravan. So clearly they were trying something. Boom, they dropped the hammer, brought in the National Guard. Now all of a sudden law and order has been achieved. Thank you, President Trump, because here we got a tweet from him. Success. Since the National Guard moved into Kenosha, Wisconsin 2 days ago, there's been no further violence, not even a small problem. When legally asked to help by local authorities, the federal government will act and quickly succeed. Are you listening, Portland? I added that last little emphasis just for kicks. Well, turns out Portland was listening. Here we have a letter from the mayor of Portland, Ted Wheeler, who's also the police commissioner. I don't know how that's not a conflict of interest.
What?
Did you know that?
No, that's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. And they've been asking him to step down for a while, and he just hasn't done it. So here you go. Dear President Trump, yet again, you said you offered to aid Portland by sending in federal law enforcement to our city. On behalf of the city of Portland, no thanks. Really? What? You've been letting your city letting specific areas of your city burn and let people burn all this stuff. Well, what do you expect to happen next? Portland is cracking down. More than 70 face federal charges amid violence in Portland. More than 217 arrests in August, half of those in the last week alone in Portland. So Ted Wheeler's cracking down anyway. So he plays it off in this letter like, we don't need your help. We don't need your politics of division and demagoguery. Portlanders are on to you. We already have seen your reckless disregard for human life. Like, come on, with bumbling response to the COVID pandemic. Really, Ted? have you not been paying attention? Did you not know that he was trying to help everyone, that he's been bringing PPE gear all across the country consistently to all the different places that need it? Well, that's true. You can look it up yourself. If you don't believe me, Mr. Wheeler, oh, excuse me, Mayor Wheeler, or should I say Police Commissioner Wheeler? I don't know what you are anyway. But seriously, it's like, so I see this. They're cracking down. Finally, they're arresting these people. They say protesters gather. It's like, stop calling them protesters. They're clearly rioters if you're arresting them. So they're finally cracking down on nightly demonstrations and ramping up enforcement since federal forces scaled back their presence. So they could have done this the whole time. So this frustrates me to no end. All they wanted to do was blame Trump. That is it.
You know what's really gross is in Wheeler's letter. The first thing he says, in the third paragraph, is, "We don't need your politics." It's politics for him. This is a political game.
Yes, nailed it. Yeah, exactly. It's all about politics. It's an election year. We need to have as much stuff that we can blame the president on, because that's the only thing that they can do. They can't beat him in a straight up race. They can't beat him by just playing by the rules and just being like, let's go toe to toe. Let's go to the debates. You know, we had Pelosi who's like, well, I don't think they should even debate. Now,
was that tongue in cheek? Was she joking?
Everyone's saying, all these people that on the left are commenting on my tweet about it. They're like, oh ho, she totally got you. She trolled you guys.
You're not supposed to joke when you have that kind of power. People
No.
don't know whether to take it seriously or not.
Yeah, you're in a position of power. It's like you should be, when you say, well, don't tell anyone I said this, especially not Joe Biden, but I don't think they should even debate. It's like, what are you talking about? Where is her brain at?
Part of her must be telling the truth.
I agree. I 100% agree with you. There's part of me that really does feel that they know Biden can't go against Trump.
Oh, it would be hilarious.
Oh, it is going to be golden. As I've said multiple times, I have lots of popcorn ready and waiting. I make really good popcorn, by the way. My mom taught me well. She makes the best popcorn.
Me too. We should have a popcorn off.
Psh, you're on. You're
Corn
on.
Town.
All right. Who do you think makes the best popcorn? Me or Ian?
I use Grandma's recipe.
Whatever. Forget him. It's me.
I don't know who's Grandma, but I saw it on the internet.
Oh no! See, you learned on the internet. No, I learned in the kitchen.
It's on
of the old ways of making popcorn in a pot.
Taste test.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we're good. I'll do it. I'm down.
All right.
So yeah, that was so we're cracking down. They're finally cracking down, which is just wonderful. I'm glad to see this is at least stopping in some cities. You know, we talked about how they were rioting again in Minnesota because someone shot themselves and they blamed the police for it. And that's just craziness. So, wait, what? Seriously? Hold on. Everyone in the chat is saying Ian's going to make the better popcorn?
Oh, because I'm an alchemist.
Are you?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I study all sorts of herbs.
What does that have to do with popcorn?
You cook with smell.
Is that it?
Yeah, when you smell something that you're cooking that's not in it yet, that's what you add.
I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed in you, chat.
Plus, I looked
I
on the
thought
internet.
you guys were on my side.
The internet's got my back.
What is happening?
Don't let them get you down, Adam.
I thought you guys had my back. What? No. I'm a little sad.
I'm a cook.
I'm a little sad right now. That's okay. I forgive all of you.
Freaking shit.
It's okay.
Man.
I'm not that upset. I'm not that upset. I'm a little upset, but that's all right.